Welcome parents of class of 2026 to Lakes Community High School. I am Dave Newberry, your proud principal, and I'll be leading you through this introduction tonight. We are proud of Lakes Community High School. We've made some great accomplishments in the last 18 years, but our biggest accomplishment is our motto of respect plus courtesy equals pride. Your students will hear a lot about that as they go through their orientation next summer, and we're proud of that motto. I believe that we've hired the right people to work with your students here at Lakes, and we have a culture of learning. It's cool to work hard in your classes and get good grades. And of course, our extracurricular participation. We'll talk about that later as well. So our philosophy at Lakes is to prepare your students to chase their dreams, to do whatever they want to do after high school. Not what we want them to do, but whatever they want to do, and prepare them for that. So tonight, you will meet a couple different people. You will meet Ms. Holst and Ms. Bowen. Mrs. Holst is our Assistant Principal of Student Services, and Ms. Bowen is our Assistant Principal of Curriculum Instruction. All three of us have been at Lakes Community High School for a minimum of 17 years working together, and we're proud of that collaboration and what we bring to our students. First off will be Ms. Bowen. She'll talk about opportunities at Lakes Community High School, the variety of courses that are offered to your students. She'll talk about the different curricular departments. She'll also talk about advanced placement classes, some STEM offerings, and then the cum laude distinction that your students can earn here at Lakes Community High School. Ms. Holst will follow up talking about the course selection process, so the process you will go through to pick the classes for your students. She'll talk about some of the information that you'll be receiving in mailings or emails, and what needs to be done and the timelines that those processes need to take place. She'll also talk about what your day will look like, as well as where you can find information. All right, I will come back later on in the evening and talk a little bit about extracurricular activities, athletics, and opportunities for your students to be involved in that, and then also about our Booster Club. So thank you again for attending our open house, and I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Bowen.
Thank you, Mr. Newberry, and welcome, class of 2026. We are excited to have you joining our Eagle family. And I want to make sure to emphasize that that includes student, the family, parents, guardians, all of you are now a part of our Eagle community, and we are excited to work together on this adventure. My name is Jory Bowen. I'm the Assistant Principal of Curriculum and Instruction. My goal in our time together is to share with you the many opportunities that are available at Lakes Community High School. We have over 160 different courses in 9 unique departments. And under that umbrella, we are hoping our students can take risks, get involved, absolutely try new things. You're going to see experiences here that weren't available in your middle school, because this is the time that we want to support you in developing your passion. And that is absolutely what we intend to do in the 4 years that we have your student here with us. You're going to see courses that extend beyond the school day. So we have a deep variety of academic activities, extracurriculars, along with all of the athletics that we offer to our students. Now, we do a few things a little bit differently. You'll see our math courses run in an integrated fashion, and that's designed in order to have students experiencing geometry and algebra in an application base. We also provide physics in the freshman year instead of the traditional junior year. Our physics students will be in lab about 3 times a week in order to start really exploring, making those hypotheses, and testing what they're suspecting to be true. Now, one thing that we do as our students move through their 4 years is that we follow the state of Illinois testing structure. And so students will take part in the SAT suite of assessments. And some of you, as 8th graders, took the PSAT 8. You will find that those scores are available in the information that you got from us as you start to register. If you didn't take the PSAT 8, that's fine. All of our freshmen will take the PSAT 9, and then it succeeds to the PSAT 10 as sophomores, and then the PSAT NMSQT for juniors, finally culminating the end of junior year in an SAT. And so we use this series of assessments to look at benchmarks and to support our students in their learning and to find out steps that they need for their growth. So now, in order for you to hear more specifics about each department, I'm pleased to give you some time to hear from the department chairs themselves.
Hello everyone, I'm Kara Harper and I'm the Department Chair for the Career and Technical Education Department, also called CTE. The CTE department is broken down into 3 different areas: business, family and consumer science, and technology education. Our collective goal is to provide students with engaging, hands-on experiences that will help your student develop the skills necessary to lead independent lives and prepare them for both college and career opportunities. If your student is interested in a career in technology, then they should sign up for our tech support internship class, where they can earn Acer, Google, and other computer certifications and learn how to provide support for technology in the school environment. If your student wants to create the next Snapchat or Instagram, then they should take our mobile apps design class, where they will learn how to create an app on their iPhone. Maybe your student just wants to improve their skills on the computer. They can choose from computer applications or multimedia design, which teach intro-level coding, presenting, video and photo editing, and much more. Lastly, our Intro to Business course will kickstart your students' future by introducing them to the role of business in their everyday lives and give them a chance to be the manager of their own business through our business simulation. Maybe you are tired of coming home from work after a long day and having to cook dinner every single night. Fear no more. Our foods classes will teach your student how to command the kitchen. From family meals and delicious desserts to healthy snacks and smoothies, students in foods go from beginner to master chef in just 1 semester. Our FCS team also offers an apparel design class where students will learn how to create clothing and other textile-based materials. Lastly, for our students who want to work with children or are interested in a career in education, check out our preschool class, where students run our Little Eagles preschool program for children in our community. Finally, if your student likes to work with their hands, please explore our tech ed electives. These courses range from wood technology and small engines to computer-aided drafting and design, where students get to use our 3D printers to create various products.
Hi, and welcome to Lakes Community High School. My name is Vicki Ecker, and I'm the Math Department Chair here. We're so excited to have your son or daughter join us and have an excellent math curriculum prepared for them. Our integrated curriculum model offers our students experience with the same traditional standards as Algebra 1 geometry and Algebra 2 course sequence, but provides rich opportunities for connections, collaboration, and problem solving that develop deep understanding. We are committed to providing experiences that will build the math skills needed for 21st century colleges and careers, and we're looking forward to providing our Eagles with outstanding math instruction. Again, welcome to Lakes.
Good evening, parents and incoming students. My name is Matthew Castor, and I am the Fine Arts Department Chair here at Lakes Community High School. As William Shakespeare penned, all the world is but a stage, and we are the players. We at Lakes Community High School are here to help your student and you students take on your newest role, that of being a high school student. In the fine arts, we have tons of opportunities and a lot of choices for you. So let's go through some of those choices through our sort of the departments within the department. In visual arts, the way to get started is in 2D or 3D. 2D is drawing, painting, flat two-dimensional art. 3D, of course, then is things that are three-dimensional and include sculpture and metals and jewelry. The next part of our department is the theater department, which includes 2 ways to get involved, being on stage or being backstage. If you're interested in being on stage, beginning theater is your entry level. If you would like to work backstage, where really all the magic happens for our productions, then stagecraft is where you would like to start. In the music world, we have instrumental music and vocal music. Concert ensembles are what you want to look for. So for orchestra, it's concert orchestra. For people who play winds and brass, you're looking for concert band. And then for choir, it's concert choir. The one little difference is those of you that are percussionists, you want to sign up for Percussion Ensemble 1. Then also in music, we have classroom music, where it's not where you're in an ensemble and making on stage and making music for an audience or a concert. You're learning more about how to write music and produce music. So the writing of music, music theory is what we're looking at there. And then if you're interested in the production, music technology, and being part of the crews that help our productions go on, music production is what you want to look for there. In all of these sequences, they all end with a capstone course, and many of them have AP opportunities as well. So that's a really quick look at what we offer here in the department as far as music, visual arts, and theater, and that we hope we see you here on the stage that is our world here at Lakes Community High School.
Bienvenidos a Lakes. My name is Rachel Balser and I'm the World Languages Department Chair. Here at Lake, we offer classes in both German and Spanish. Our courses are immersion-based, in which teachers and students interact in the target languages. The focus of the class are the 4 skills: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. The students have the ability to interact with many authentic resources and discuss many interesting topics. After a very short while, you'll be surprised at how much your student can interact in the target language. Also, Lakes is proud to offer the CLO by Literacy test, in which students have the opportunity to earn college credit. The test is offered in many different languages besides Spanish and German. Additionally, when thinking about college requirements, it's important to know that most universities require 2 to 4 years of a foreign language, with many competitive universities requiring 4. Once again, welcome to Lakes. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me.
Hi everyone, my name is Grant Murrie and I'm the Social Studies Department Chair here at Lakes Community High School. We are honored to be recognized as a democracy school and focus on the elements of being a democracy school in our courses. The learning experience for Lakes students focuses on the practices, skills, and dispositions that frame civic learning with an emphasis on establishing foundational knowledge, simulations, exploring current and controversial issues, and providing opportunities for students to take informed action. Students entering Lakes will take one of 2 courses, either Global Studies or AP Human Geography. Both courses will examine human interactions and a variety of cultures around the world. As students progress through their high school experience, they will be required to take U.S. history and government. Students will also need to take a minimum of 1 social studies elective. I'm happy to answer any and all questions you have about social studies courses here at Lakes. Go Eagles!
Welcome. I'm Sophia Liarakos, the Science Department Chair here at Lakes. We look forward to having your child join us to cultivate their lifelong learning for science. In D117, we are a physics-first school implementing science and engineering practices. Expect lab-intensive class, since we believe students do best by doing. Physics creates an engaging fundamental foundation for future courses. Welcome to Lakes, and have a good night.
Hello, future Eagles. My name is Randy Callison, and I'm the Special Education Coordinator and Department Chair at Lakes Community High School. Our mission in the Special Education Department is to provide specially designed instruction to identified students with diverse educational, social, and emotional needs while creating a safe, respectful, and differentiated learning environment. Over the years, I've had the pleasure of collaborating with the middle schools and meet many future Eagles as part of the IEP transition process. As you will see tonight, our dedicated team can be seen throughout the building, teaching and supporting students in the least restrictive environment, which consists of classrooms, learning centers, and core academic departments. We strive to challenge and prepare students with individualized education plans to transition to post-secondary endeavors while becoming self-advocates, lifelong learners, and productive members of the community. As students start their high school journey, please know we are here along the way and build upon the foundation at Lakes where respect plus courtesy equals pride. Should you or your student have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Once again, welcome to Lakes. Go Eagles!
Good evening, my name is Kyle Naughton. I'm the English Department Chair here at Lakes. Next year, your student will either take English 1 or English 1 Honors. In all of our core classes, we provide engaging experiences to improve students' speaking, listening, reading, and writing skills. Our curriculum focuses on reading a combination of classic and contemporary works of literature. In addition to the many life lessons students acquire from these texts, they will also graduate Lakes with the ability to analyze issues from multiple perspectives and communicate their beliefs to a variety of audiences. We also offer a fun slate of skill-based electives, including Intro to Journalism, Print and Digital Journalism, Sports Media, Broadcast Journalism, Yearbook Journalism, Creative Writing, Speech Communication, Media Literacy, AP Seminar, and AP Research. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Can't wait to see you next year. Thanks for taking the time to check this video out. Go Eagles.
A body in motion tends to stay in motion. A body at rest tends to stay at rest, unless acted upon by an outside force. Here at Lakes Community High School, our PE Health and Driver Education Department, we're really looking to push your students as hard as we can. They're going to be dressing each day that they're in PE classes. They're going to be taking the first semester either a health class or a PE 1, and then it's going to be switched around for the second semester as a freshman. When they come in later on as a sophomore, junior, senior, their options are adventure education. It's a tremendous time for our students. Physical best, where they're more in the weight room. Fit for life, more in the cardio room. We have team classes, individual classes, dance. We have an awful lot of things to give the students an opportunity to really enjoy themselves here at Lakes Community High School in our PE department. Also, if your student's going to be turning 15 years of age by the time we start, we have driver education that might be an option for your student. Perhaps more of a second semester gig for our freshmen. Whatever it is, you're going to have a great time. We're going to try to get our students moving as much as we can. So let's have a great freshman year.
If you do find that you have any questions about the course recommendations that you received, please reach out specifically to the content leader that you just saw in that video. They'll best be able to answer your questions. Quite honestly, a quick email to them with your specific questions will give that department chair time to research and really get back to you with the best answer. Now that you've heard from our department chairs, I'd like to help you navigate our website so that you can dig into the specific courses that you might want to know more about. So when you go to our website, eagles.chsd117.org, the tab that's going to be most helpful right now is Academics. And when you slide down that academic tab, you'll see the course curriculum guide. And just go ahead and click on that. You'll see all of the departments and some additional tiles available to you to drill directly into. So for example, maybe you heard something about English that you want to learn a little bit more about. So you click onto English, and the first thing you'll notice is some type of graphic or visual. They're a little bit different from department to department, but it will give you the ability to see courses that are available in different sequences and at different grade levels. As you scroll down further, you'll get descriptions of each of the courses that we offer. So for example, perhaps you're interested in the difference between English 1 Honors versus English 1. You have those descriptors there to help you. If you do have some specific questions for our department chairs, you'll find their contact information on the specific pages. And so we can see that Mr. Naughton is our English department chair, and you have his email and his phone number. So as I mentioned earlier, if you have any questions about those recommendations you received, please reach out to our department chairs. These pages also have any clubs that might be tied to the department, so make sure you check out Lake Student Media or our Eagle Eye News pages. When you're done with that department, quick, easy way to get back, just that top left button to get back to the original tiles. A few other things I just want to make sure that you know about. Advanced placement courses. These are college level courses that are taught within the support and the comfort of our high school classrooms. And so we offer a wide variety of advanced placement courses that you'll be able to see and explore here. The courses are higher in terms of expectation and rigor, but we do absolutely want to have our students explore some AP course before they leave Lakes High School. You'll see more and more AP courses available as students work through high school. So at the freshman level, there's probably 2 or 3 that might be of interest. And realistically, most students don't take an AP class until junior or senior year. But we do want to make sure that students understand these courses are available. They also are something that is going to provide potentially college credit to a student when they finish the course. There's an exam that exists at the end. This is all housed under College Board. And so these courses follow a syllabus and a curriculum that is written by College Board. And students that earn a 3 or higher, 3 out of 5, on the AP exam at the end of the school year do have the potential to earn college credit, depending on where they attend school. In Illinois, all Illinois state universities will grant college credit to any score of 3 or higher. So please take time to explore that and ask some questions and see what's available in that advanced placement category. So if I pop back over here, I also have dual credit as an option to students. So where you saw advanced placement, you go through the course and you take an exam at the end. Dual credit, you'll see under here in our quick link, dual credit is, again, a college level course taught here at the high school. However, the teacher is actually certified by the college. And so the student, by taking part in the class and signing up for the dual credit component, the student will actually have a college transcript from that school. And we have two relationships with dual credit. We have the University of Wisconsin, Oshkosh. We also have a partnership with the College of Lake County. At the moment, there are 3 courses that are dual credit, and they're not available to freshmen, but I do want you to know that these opportunities exist within our curriculum. Right now, CAD is available for dual credit with College of Lake County, English for Composition, Pre-Calculus Honors, and then I'm going to talk shortly about our Lake County Tech Campus that has a wide variety of dual credit opportunities. And so again, if I go back one more time and we look at STEM opportunities, so science, technology, engineering, and math, we don't have a specific STEM department, but what we do have are those types of courses offered within our CTE department. So if that is of interest to you, please take some time to explore the courses in CTE, things like architecture, CAD as I mentioned, tech support internship, and then an extension of our CTE courses exist for juniors and seniors at the Lake County Tech Campus. And the Lake County Tech Campus is housed at College of Lake County, but it is an opportunity for our juniors and seniors to take a 1 or most of them take a 2-year program where they're exploring one of 5 different branches. So communications, human services, manufacturing and industrial, engineering technology, or transportation. And the students actually leave Lakes at the end of 5th hour and are at Tech Campus for periods 6, 7, and 8. If that's interesting, I would ask you to check out their virtual tour. You can see the link down here. That is a valuable virtual tour that will give you a lot more information about Tech Campus. Something, again, that's available to our juniors and seniors. And the final thing that I would like to share with you is our cum laude program. This is a distinction students can choose to earn upon graduation. And it has 6 prongs that you can see here. And the students reach out and actually accomplish these tasks and raise their hand and say, yes, I'm interested in cum laude. My personal goal is that we would have 100% of the class of 2026 as cum laude graduates. The components to be a cum laude graduate truly are what we believe makes for a well-rounded, top-tier Lakes graduate. They include things like community service and being involved in your school and being an active, positive community member. So please reach out at any point if you have questions as you are navigating your entrance into high school. We are delighted to have you and your family as a new Eagle. Welcome to Lakes.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Holst, Assistant Principal for Student Services at Lakes Community High School. And like Mr. Newberry and Mrs. Bowen, I would just like to welcome the class of 2026 to their next adventure. If COVID has taught us anything, it is to be flexible and that every student's experience is going to be a little different. In August, every freshman is going to walk these halls for the first time. And in May of 2026, they will graduate from Lakes. How they get from point A to point B will be an adventure for both your student and your family. Our job here at Lakes is to help guide their path and make sure that every student has opportunities to be as successful as possible. During this presentation, we just want to make sure that every family is comfortable with their next steps and has all the materials possible to make the best decision for their student. In late December, you should have gotten a mailing. In this mailing were your students' individual course recommendations, some bridge letters for summer school experiences, and a home language survey that we do need back. This week, hopefully, your student brought home an envelope full of additional information. If your student hasn't gotten that envelope out, right now would be a great time to ask them for that. That envelope is full of information that will be helpful during the rest of the presentation. On the front of the envelope should be your student's first and last name, your student's guidance counselor, and that counselor's contact information. In the upper right-hand corner of the envelope, you will find a QR code. That QR code can be used to access our curriculum guide. That information will be helpful as you start to pick classes for your students next year. In addition, your envelope has your student's Infinite Campus username and password, directions for Meet the Teacher appointments with school counselors, medical and dental forms, and some very student-specific information. If your student took the PSAT, those scores are in your envelope. If your student is invited to our Summer Freshman Academy program, that information is there. And again, any bridge letter information and your student's course recommendations are also in that envelope again. If you did not receive one, please make sure that you contact the school. You can either just contact the main office, myself, Mrs. Bowen, or Mr. Newberry, or Miss Gina Putka at 847-838-7144. We want to make sure that you have all the information at your fingertips to make decisions over the next few weeks. As Mrs. Bowen said, our website has a great deal of information that will help guide you and your freshmen as they choose classes for next year. So as you're going through your packet of information, the blue four-year planner might be helpful. On our website, if you go to the Academics tab and then Course Selection, you want to navigate under the section of Before You Pick Your Classes. First, you want to click on the 8th grade tab. That'll take you to our very specific open house website. You want to explore that website and become familiar with all of the different academic, athletic, and activity sections that website has to offer. Then, you want to, like I said, look at the four-year planner and make sure that you're sitting with your student, picking classes for next year, and possibly picking classes for the rest of their experience at Lakes Community High School. Finally, you want to click on the how-to video for how to pick classes in Infinite Campus. This will help you, once you're logged into Infinite Campus, get to the right spot. Your students' course recommendations for next year are already preloaded in Infinite Campus. These recommendations have been decided on with 8th grade teacher input as well as our department chair input. Once you're through all of that perusal and you're on our 8th grade website, we do invite you to spend a little bit of time looking at the counselor webpage. If you would like to sit down for a 10-minute conference with your student's academic counselor, we have directions and time set aside for you to do so. Before you make that appointment, we do want you to sit down with your student and pick those academic classes for next year. Keep in mind that every student is going to have a lunch/study hall, a math class, a science class, a social studies class, a PE and health class, and in some cases a world language, and in other cases some intervention classes. All of this information is located on your course recommendation sheet. If your student has the opportunity to pick some electives, we would love for you to do that. Explore the electives in our curriculum guide and get to know some of our departments by replaying our department chair video that you saw a few minutes ago. As you go to pick your classes, please click on the Infinite Campus tab on the 8th grade website. Log into Infinite Campus using your student's username and password, and then pick or approve those classes. If you are struggling to decide on what electives are best suited for your student, please make an appointment with the school academic counselor. That person's information is located on the front of your envelope and on your student's course recommendation letter. Then you use the Meet the Teacher directions to make your 10-minute appointment. Appointments are available on the afternoon of January 18th, the morning of January 19th, and again the afternoon and evening of January 20th. Lakes has 5 academic counselors: Miss Rivas, Mr. Reimer, Miss Ripa, Miss Gargano, and Ms. Carlson. We currently have other counselors filling in for Ms. Carlson's caseload. Again, please use the information located on the front of your folder. If you are set on your students' courses and you don't feel that you need to make an appointment with a counselor, that's totally fine. All of those appointments are purely optional. As you begin to plan for your student to join Lakes, keep in mind a couple of key dates. First, you're well versed in this information shared in this presentation. Second, you make an appointment, if you want to, on the 18th, 19th, or 20th of January with your student's counselor. In the spring, parents will be notified via Infinite Campus in an email to finish their course registration for their student. At that time, it will most likely be at the end of May. Please set up your account in Infinite Campus, and your student will then be fully registered at Lakes High School. Over the summer, we ask that you give us your students' physical, immunization, and dental records. As you continue to prepare for high school, we want to make sure that you have all the information possible and that your calendar is as organized as you need it to be to plan your next adventure as a family. Please know that our summer school programming starts the week of June 6th, and depending on the course that your student is taking, should wrap up in June. All fall sports begin August 8th. We will have freshman orientation on August 11th. That is a full morning. It will begin at 8 o'clock. We will provide busing for freshman orientation. In the evening of August 11th at 6:30, we will hopefully host an in-person freshman parent night. This is where you will have a moment to get to know the Lakes administration, to see the building, and to really get started on the right foot as your student is welcomed into Lakes Community High School. On August 17th, that is the first day of school for freshmen. A couple years ago, we decided to really just bring freshmen into the building without the sophomores, juniors, and seniors. This is a great start for freshmen to walk the halls by themselves and get to know where their classes are and meet their teachers. It is a half day only, and again, busing will be provided. Bus routes will be available the first week in August, and we will email those out to all families. August 18th is the first day of school for all students. And then mark your calendar for May of 2026 as your student will graduate from Lakes High School. Again, my name is Rebecca Holst. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. We want your students' transition from 8th grade to high school to be as smooth as possible.
I'm sure you have plenty of information from Ms. Bowen and Ms. Holst on the registration process for course selection and all the different opportunities that your students have here at Lakes. There's one more thing that we think is very important, and that's athletics and clubs and activities. We have 24 different athletic programs or sports for boys and girls here at Lakes. We really focus on the student first and the athlete second. And we found that our students who are involved in athletics and activities are doing better GPA-wise than other students here. They also attend school more often and have less discipline issues. So we really encourage you to get your students involved in athletics. On the activities and clubs side, we offer 40 different unique opportunities for your students. We're ranging from robotics club, chess team, student council, and it goes on and on and on. These opportunities support your student in a positive environment. They get to know other students in a different way than a classroom situation, as well as the sponsors for those activities. Later on this spring, we will hold an open house for activities and athletics where you'll get to meet some of the sponsors and the coaches, and students can sign up for these activities. But we encourage you to get your students involved in all these activities. We don't want our students going home after the school day is done. We want them staying for athletics, activities, and clubs. That's why we have a late bus for that. One group that has supported all the different aspects of Lakes Community High School, including academics, arts, athletics, and extracurricular activities, has been the Lakes Eagles Booster Club. I would encourage each parent to think about joining the Booster Club and getting involved in the fundraising opportunities that they do. The Booster Club, through their fundraising activities, have given $30,000 over the last 2 years to support clubs and activities and to promote athletics at Lakes Community High School. The great thing about this Booster Club is it is the Booster Club at Lakes Community High School. There's not a separate Booster Club for this sport or this activity or that. It's one Booster Club, and they do fundraising for all the activities and sports and academics. And we really appreciate the support that they give us. So please take the time to sign up and get involved in the Booster Club. Well, thank you, parents of the class of 2026, for attending our virtual open house tonight. You might have many questions as we've gone through a lot of information tonight. From 7:30 to 8:30 tonight, our department chairs, as well as our other administrators, will be available for you to log on virtually on a Zoom call and ask questions of those people if you have any. So thanks again for attending our open house. Welcome, Eagles.